The Discovery. Liam Stark gazed out the viewport of his scout ship, the Odyssey, as it descended through the atmosphere of the uncharted planet. He had spent months scouring this remote sector of space, driven by an insatiable curiosity to uncover the mysteries of the cosmos. As the ship touched down on the planet's rocky surface, Liam felt a surge of excitement. He donned his exosuit and stepped out onto the alien terrain, his heart racing with anticipation. The landscape before him was unlike anything he had ever seen. Towering spires of iridescent crystal jutted out from the ground, casting a kaleidoscope of colors across the barren plains. Liam's eyes widened in wonder as he approached the nearest formation. Embedded within the crystalline structure, Liam noticed an object that seemed out of place. It was a small metallic artifact, intricately carved with symbols that he had never encountered before. Carefully, he extracted the artifact from its crystalline cradle and held it up to the light. As soon as his fingers made contact with the cool metal, the artifact began to emit a soft, pulsing glow. Liam's mind was flooded with a rush of images and sensations. Distant stars, alien landscapes, and the unmistakable feeling of an ancient, powerful presence. Through the psychic link, Liam learned of an enigmatic race known as the Curators. These beings had guided the evolution of intelligent life across the galaxy for eons, nurturing civilizations and fostering their growth. The artifact was a key to unlocking their secrets. Liam's heart raced with excitement as he realized the significance of his discovery. He had stumbled upon a puzzle that could change the course of human history. The artifact in his hands was a tangible connection to the Curators, an advanced race that had shaped the very fabric of the universe. As the psychic link faded, Liam found himself filled with a burning desire to learn more about the Curators and their role in the cosmos. He knew that this was just the beginning of a journey that would take him to the very edges of the known universe. With renewed purpose, Liam returned to the Odyssey, the alien artifact safely stored in his ship's hold. He set a course for Earth, eager to share his discovery with the rest of humanity. Little did he know that his actions would set in motion a chain of events that would forever alter the course of human destiny. As the Odyssey broke through the planet's atmosphere and into the star-studded expanse of space, Liam couldn't help but feel a sense of awe and wonder. He had always dreamed of making a discovery that would change the world. And now, with the Curator artifact in his possession, he knew that he was on the cusp of something truly extraordinary. The journey back to Earth would take several weeks, giving Liam plenty of time to study the artifact and decipher its secrets. He spent hours poring over the intricate symbols etched into the metal, trying to make sense of their meaning. As he worked, Liam's mind raced with possibilities. What kind of technology did the Curators possess? What secrets of the universe had they unlocked? And perhaps most intriguingly, why had they chosen to guide the evolution of intelligent life across the galaxy? Liam knew that the answers to these questions would not come easily. The Curators were an enigmatic race, and their motives were shrouded in mystery. But he was determined to unravel the puzzle, no matter what challenges lay ahead. As the Odyssey hurtled through the void of space, Liam felt a sense of excitement building within him. He knew that he was on the brink of a discovery that would change everything, and he couldn't wait to see where this journey would take him next. With a smile on his face and the artifact clutched tightly in his hand, Liam settled in for the long journey home. He had no idea what lay ahead, but one thing was certain: the universe would never be the same again. The revelation. As soon as the Odyssey touched down on Earth, Liam wasted no time in sharing his incredible discovery with the scientific community. He presented the Curator artifact to a panel of experts who were immediately captivated by its intricate design and mysterious origins. Liam worked tirelessly alongside the scientists, studying the artifact and attempting to decipher its secrets. As they delved deeper into the mystery, they began to uncover tantalizing clues about the Curators and their role in shaping the galaxy. Through a series of experiments and simulations, Liam and his team discovered that the artifact contained a vast repository of knowledge, a cosmic encyclopedia that chronicled the history of intelligent life across the stars. They learned that the Curators had been guiding the evolution of civilizations for millions of years, nurturing them and helping them to reach their full potential. But as they dug deeper into the artifact's databanks, Liam and his colleagues discovered something strange. There was no mention of Earth or humanity in the Curators' records. It was as if they had been absent from our planet's development entirely. Liam was puzzled by this revelation. Why would the Curators, who had taken such an active role in guiding other civilizations, have seemingly ignored humanity? It was a question that gnawed at him, and he became increasingly determined to find an answer. As he pored over the data from the artifact, Liam began to formulate a theory. Perhaps the Curators had been observing humanity from afar, waiting for the right moment to make contact. Or maybe there was something special about Earth, something that set it apart from the other worlds the Curators had visited. Liam knew that he needed to learn more about the Curators if he was going to unravel this mystery. He decided to embark on a new mission, one that would take him beyond the boundaries of our solar system and into uncharted regions of space. With a team of hand-picked experts by his side, Liam set out to track down any clues he could find about the Curators' whereabouts. They searched through ancient ruins on distant planets, analyzed strange energy signatures from the depths of space, and even made contact with other intelligent species who had their own stories to tell about the enigmatic beings. Piece by piece, Liam and his team began to assemble a picture of the Curators and their vast galactic network. They discovered that the beings had been active in many different parts of the universe, leaving behind artifacts and monuments that hinted at their incredible technology and advanced understanding of the cosmos. But despite their best efforts, Liam and his colleagues couldn't find any concrete evidence of the Curators' presence in our own corner of the galaxy. It was as if they had deliberately avoided Earth and its inhabitants for some reason. Liam refused to give up. He was convinced that the key to unlocking the mystery of the Curators lay somewhere out there in the vast expanse of space, and he was determined to find it, no matter how long it took or how far he had to travel. As he stood on the bridge of his ship, gazing out at the infinite sea of stars before him, Liam felt a sense of purpose and determination washing over him. He knew that he was on the cusp of a discovery that could change the course of human history, and he was ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead in order to uncover the truth. With a deep breath and a steely resolve, Liam gave the order to his crew. They were setting out on a journey into the unknown, chasing a mystery that had eluded humanity for centuries, and they wouldn't rest until they had found the answers they sought. The encounter. Liam and his team had been searching for months, following every lead and chasing down every clue in their quest to find the Curators. They had traversed the depths of space, braving uncharted regions and facing countless dangers along the way. But now, at long last, their efforts had paid off. They had tracked down a Curator ship, a vast and ancient vessel that dwarfed anything humanity had ever built. It hung in the void like a silent sentinel, its sleek lines and shimmering hull hinting at technology far beyond their own. Liam's heart raced as he guided his own ship towards the behemoth, his hands trembling slightly on the controls. This was the moment he had been waiting for, the chance to make contact with the enigmatic beings who had shaped the very fabric of the universe. As they drew closer, Liam activated his ship's communications array and sent out a greeting in every language and format he could think of. He held his breath, waiting for a response. For a long moment, there was nothing but silence. Then suddenly, the Curator ship burst into life. Lights flickered along its hull, and a deep, resonant hum filled the airwaves. "Greetings, Liam Stark of Earth," a voice said, its tone warm and welcoming. "We have been expecting you." Liam's eyes widened in surprise. The Curators knew his name, and they had been anticipating his arrival. He swallowed hard, trying to calm his racing heart. "I come in peace," he said, his voice steady despite his nerves. "I seek knowledge and understanding." There was a brief pause, and then the voice spoke again. "We know why you have come," it said. "You have discovered our artifact, and learned of our existence. And now you wish to know more about our role in the universe." Liam nodded, even though he knew the curators couldn't see him. "I do," he said. "I want to know why you have guided the evolution of so many species, but not humanity. I want to understand your purpose and your goals." The voice chuckled softly. "Ah, Liam," it said. "You are a curious one, aren't you? Very well. We will share with you what we can." And so, over the course of the next several hours, Liam and his team were treated to a mind-boggling exposition on the history and nature of the Curators. They learned that the beings were ancient beyond reckoning, having existed for billions of years in one form or another. They discovered that the Curators had taken on the role of cosmic gardeners, nurturing and guiding the development of intelligent life wherever they found it. They had helped countless species to evolve and thrive, steering them towards a greater understanding of the universe and their place within it. But when it came to humanity, the Curators had taken a different approach. They had watched from afar as our species had struggled and fought and clawed its way up from the primordial ooze. They had seen our triumphs and our tragedies, our moments of greatness and our darkest hours. And through it all, they had chosen not to interfere. The Curators revealed to Liam that they had been fascinated by humanity's unique trajectory, by our stubborn refusal to follow the paths that other species had taken. In us, they saw a kind of raw potential that they had never encountered before, a fierce determination, and an unquenchable thirst for knowledge that set us apart from any other species they had encountered. So they had decided to let us find our own way, to let us make our own mistakes, and chart our own course through the cosmos. They had watched and waited, eager to see what we would become. And now, with Liam's arrival, they knew that the time had come for humanity to take its place among the stars. They saw in him a kindred spirit, an explorer and a seeker of truth who embodied the very best of what our species had to offer. As the conversation drew to a close, Liam felt a sense of awe and wonder washing over him. He had come seeking answers, and he had found them. But he had also found so much more. He had found a sense of purpose and destiny, a calling that would guide him and his people towards a future that was brighter and more full of potential than anything they had ever imagined. And he knew that, whatever challenges lay ahead, humanity would face them head-on, armed with the knowledge and wisdom of the Curators and the indomitable spirit that had carried them this far. With a final word of thanks, Liam bid farewell to the enigmatic beings and set a course for home, his heart full of hope and his mind racing with possibilities. The future was waiting, and he couldn't wait to see what it held in store. The challenge. As Liam and his team made their way back to Earth, they couldn't help but feel a sense of excitement and trepidation. They had made contact with the Curators, the enigmatic beings who had shaped the course of intelligent life throughout the galaxy. And they had learned that humanity was special, that we possessed a unique potential and a destiny that set us apart from any other species the Curators had encountered. But they also knew that this was just the beginning. The Curators had revealed that they had been watching humanity from afar, waiting to see how we would evolve and grow. And now that we had finally made contact with them, they had a challenge for us, a test that would determine whether we were truly ready to take our place among the stars. Liam and his crew gathered in the ship's main conference room, their faces etched with a mix of anticipation and nerves. They had been given a set of coordinates and a cryptic message from the Curators, telling them to follow the path and prove their worth. As they approached the designated location, they found themselves in a strange and alien system, unlike anything they had ever seen before. Massive, pulsating stars hung in the void, their light casting eerie shadows across the hulls of the ships. And in the distance, they could see a series of immense, floating structures, vast and ancient artifacts that seemed to defy the very laws of physics. Liam and his team cautiously approached the nearest structure, their sensors scanning for any signs of danger. As they drew closer, they realized that the artifact was some kind of massive, intricately designed puzzle, a test of intellect and ingenuity that would require all of their skills and knowledge to solve. Over the next several days, Liam and his crew worked tirelessly to unravel the secrets of the Curators' challenge. They pored over ancient texts and deciphered cryptic symbols, using every tool and technique at their disposal to crack the code. It was a grueling and mentally taxing endeavor, but Liam refused to give up. He knew that this was their chance to prove themselves to the Curators, to show that humanity was worthy of the destiny that had been laid out before them. Finally, after countless hours of hard work and determination, they succeeded. With a final, triumphant keystroke, Liam entered the solution to the puzzle, and the artifact hummed to life, its ancient mechanisms whirring and clicking as it began to transform. Before their eyes, the structure unfolded like a flower, revealing the hidden chamber at its heart. And there, waiting for them, was a single, glowing orb, a tiny, pulsing thing that seemed to contain the very essence of the universe itself. Liam reached out and took the orb in his hands, feeling its warmth and power coursing through his body. And in that moment, he knew that they had done it. They had passed the Curators' test and proven their worth. But even as they celebrated their triumph, Liam couldn't shake the feeling that this was just the beginning. The Curators had challenged them to prove their worth, and they had succeeded, but he knew that there would be many more trials and obstacles to come. As they made their way back to Earth, Liam found himself lost in thought, pondering the future that lay ahead. He knew that humanity was on the cusp of something great, a new era of exploration and discovery that would take them to the very edges of the known universe. And he knew that, whatever challenges lay ahead, they would face them head-on, armed with the knowledge and wisdom of the Curators and the indomitable spirit that had carried them this far. As the ship hurtled through the void of space, Liam couldn't help but feel a sense of pride and purpose washing over him. They had taken the first step on a journey that would change the course of human history, and he knew that, together, they could achieve anything they set their minds to. The future was waiting, and Liam was ready to meet it head-on, no matter what it might bring. The revelation. As Liam and his team made their triumphant return to Earth, they were greeted as heroes, the intrepid explorers who had made contact with the enigmatic Curators and passed their challenge. The world watched in awe as they recounted their incredible journey, marveling at the wonders they had witnessed and the secrets they had uncovered. But even as they basked in the glow of their newfound fame, Liam couldn't shake the feeling that their work was far from over. The Curators had revealed that humanity possessed a unique potential, a destiny that set them apart from any other species in the galaxy. And now that they had proven their worth, it was up to them to decide what to do with that knowledge. In the weeks and months that followed, Liam and his team worked tirelessly to analyze the data they had gathered from their encounter with the Curators. They pored over the ancient texts and artifacts they had collected, searching for clues that might help them unravel the mysteries of the universe. And as they delved deeper into the secrets of the cosmos, they began to realize just how much they still had to learn. The Curators had opened their eyes to a universe that was vaster and more complex than anything they had ever imagined, a realm of endless possibility and untold wonders. But they had also shown them that with great knowledge came great responsibility. As the most advanced species in the galaxy, humanity had a duty to use their gifts wisely, to explore and discover, but also to protect and preserve the delicate balance of the universe. Liam knew that this was a challenge that would require all of their strength and ingenuity to overcome, but he also knew that they were not alone in this endeavor. The Curators had chosen to guide them, to share their wisdom and knowledge with humanity, and that gave him hope for the future. As he stood before the assembled leaders of Earth, Liam felt a sense of purpose and determination washing over him. He knew that the road ahead would be long and difficult, but he also knew that they had the power to shape their own destiny. "My friends," he said, his voice ringing out across the chamber, "we stand on the brink of a new era, a time of discovery and exploration that will take us to the very edges of the known universe. The Curators have shown us the way, but it is up to us to follow the path." He paused for a moment, letting his words sink in. We have been given a great gift, the knowledge and wisdom of an ancient and advanced civilization. But with that gift comes a great responsibility. We must use our powers wisely, not just for our own benefit, but for the benefit of all life in the galaxy. Liam looked out over the sea of faces before him, seeing the hope and determination in their eyes. Together, we can achieve anything we set our minds to. We can explore the stars, unravel the mysteries of the universe, and build a future that is brighter and more full of promise than anything we have ever known. As the crowd erupted into applause, Liam felt a sense of pride and purpose swelling within him. He knew that the journey ahead would be long and difficult, but he also knew that they were ready for whatever challenges lay ahead. With a final nod to his team, Liam turned and strode out of the chamber, his heart full of hope and his mind racing with possibilities. The future was waiting, and humanity was ready to meet it head-on, guided by the wisdom of the Curators and the indomitable spirit that had carried them this far. And as he stepped out into the bright, shining world beyond, Liam knew that anything was possible. The universe was theirs to explore, and the future was theirs to shape. And with the Curators by their side, there was no limit to what they could achieve.